Twinkly Star, please may I have a puppy? Pop! Hooray! It's a boy! No, it's a girl. I mean, it's a girl!
Will we ever see another sibling in Bluey to the Healer family?
And then the next morning, she woke up. Oh, my wish came true! My very own puppy!
G'day, cheeky dogs. Today we are going to talk about the copious amounts of videos on YouTube talking about Bluey getting another sibling in season 4. And yes, I know, I have talked about Chili being pregnant in both the minisodes and the episode Relax. I was looking at the animation. I'm not specifically kind of talking about that. I want to talk about it more from a storytelling point of view for season 4 or even for the movie.
You sure you're ready for movies, Bluey? You're a bit of a sensitive kid.
Because honestly, the option isn't completely out, and that's kind of thanks to Peppa Pig.
I know what I'm doing.
Now, in case you are not part of like the Peppa Pig universe and watching and things like that, the Peppa Pig official Instagram did put out a post a little while ago showing Mummy Pig as actually pregnant and that they would be adding a new baby pig to the storyline starting in 2025.
We're having a baby!
Now, of course, we know that Bluey is not Peppa Pig. However, Bluey was made because of Peppa Pig.
I just thought, okay, I want an Australian Peppa Pig because what I love about Peppa Pig is how English it is.
Today, Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig are riding the Tunnel of Love at the fun fair.
So, for those of you who are not aware, Joe Brum, who of course is the creator of Bluey, has talked about this multiple times in interviews about how he was inspired by Peppa Pig, that he wanted to make the Australian version of Peppa Pig.
And I love that it had that sense of place without being overbearing. So I wanted to do my Australian version of that, but I felt koalas and kookaburras would be being overbearing. And I wanted that variation of visuals within like families that Peppa Pig has.
Bluey's house is on a hill because Peppa Pig's house is on a hill. Bluey is an animal because Peppa Pig is an animal. Literally, there are so many reasons why like there's a lot of similarities between the two shows, and it's because Peppa was the inspiration for Bluey.
And so dogs just felt like, you know what, I can't pinch Peppa Pig's model, so if I stick with dogs, there's enough variation within breeds to get that.
Check this out. We're dogs, kid. We all have a place in the pack.
Pomeranians are a small but hardy breed. It takes a long time to do my hair, doesn't it?
It does, but it's important, sweetheart. We're Chow Chows.
We're known for our long, lovely coats.
So, if Peppa can have a new little sibling, then why can't Bluey?
Woo! Here comes your baby! I'm going to be an even bigger sister.
Now again, some more backstory here. Joe Brum created Bluey based off of his life with his 2 daughters. That's why Bluey and Bingo are both girls. The games that they play in the episodes are games that he actually played in real life with his girls.
Oh no, not unicorns.
The show sort of formed when my kids were the age of Bluey and Bingo, roughly, and so it was based on just all those games that I would play and that my wife would play, and so it's a very observational show.
And he didn't have any more kids, which is why we don't see any change in the family dynamic in seasons 1 to season 3. However, Joe Brum is not continuing on as the main writer and I guess in ways like creative director-ish in the upcoming seasons, which means there is a possibility for the family dynamic to change.
I really want a puppy.
Now, I have talked about this a little bit before, but yes, Joe Brum, when the movie got announced, he also put out an open letter saying that yes, he was doing the movie, he wrote the script, but he wasn't going to continue after that. He was basically done. He was going to hand off the reins to other creators and other writers instead to continue Bluey on. So yes, we will be getting a season 4 of Bluey, possibly a season 5, some specials, all that sort of thing, but Joe's not going to be the writer on those. So it could mean that we will see a few little different things in the upcoming seasons. Another thing though to keep in mind is that Peppa Pig has had 8 seasons so far and 1 movie as well. And only now are they actually introducing a new baby into their storyline.
Mum, Dad,
We're having a baby.
Now, Bluey, in comparison, it runs about the same runtime. Like Peppa's like 5 minutes, Bluey's 7. They both have 52 episodes per season as well. But of course, Bluey has only had 3 seasons so far and is only now just starting a movie too.
The movie hasn't started yet.
Oh,
So realistically, if Bluey/Ludo Studios were ever to add in another baby, it wouldn't be for another 5 more seasons, which in the Bluey production line is about another 15 years from now in 2040.
What?
Now, this becomes a little bit of an issue for Bluey because Bluey actually ages up in their show. Like over the 3 seasons, her and Bingo and the other characters have all had birthdays. They've aged up a level. They've also had already 2 Christmas specials with most likely a 3rd one coming in. So they're continuing to age up each year.
and this is my cousin's socks. Merry Christmas! Don't worry, she does that to everyone.
So realistically, I don't think that we're going to see a baby storyline with the healers. I think we would see more of a aged up storyline, which honestly I would absolutely love. Aging them up also allows the audience to age up with them and follow along with them, both the people who are younger who are watching Bluey, but also the parents who are parenting this age group. They'll also get to see more episodes about, a parenting life and what it's like to, have to look after kids. And of course, they do already have a bit of a scapegoat or scapegoat for the baby storyline, which is Aunt Brandy. She's pregnant. We know we're going to see a baby for sure in season 4, or maybe even at the end of the Bluey movie. So they already have this storyline in there. If they really, really need it, they can just throw Brandy in more often if they want to. Of course, then they would have to pay her voice actor a lot more, but I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
There's something Auntie Brandy wants more than anything as well. But she can't have it. And there's not really anything anyone can do.
So, will we see season 4 have a new healer, Chili being pregnant, having a baby brother or sister for Bluey and Bingo?
Pop, it's a baby boy!
I 100,000,000% think no, we will not.
No!
By season 8, though, of course, who knows?
Yes, yes, yes!
So, Cheeky Dogs, I want you to answer this question down below. Do you think that we would get a new baby in season 4 or season 5? Or do you think we have a higher chance of seeing Bingo and Bluey and all the other characters aging up over time and over each season?
Hello, Bluey.
I want to know all your thoughts and feelings down below. And while you're down there as well, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button if you want to see more of these Bluey videos, as well as that bell for notifications, so you know when I drop these Bluey videos as well. Also, if you ever want to watch any of these videos early, like get early access to them plus a bunch of other perks, you can also hit the join button down below. There's also a link in the description box if you would like to join and become an official Cheeky Dog.
If we want to be cheeky, then we can be cheeky!
But until my next video, I have picked you Cheeky Dogs out a few other videos that maybe you would like to watch, and I will see you all in another video. Mwah! Bye!